In the spring of 1983, the Toei Manga Festival hosted the last entry in the company's world literature anime film series, Aesop's Fables. This movie was accompanied by films featuring Dr. Slump and Kagaku Sentai Dynaman. The event also hosted a short movie based on the second entry in the Toei Fushigi Comedy Series, Batten Robomaru. Broadcast between October 3rd of 1982 and September 25th of 1983, this tokusatsu TV series featured the self-described Superman robot and ally of justice, Robomaru, and his life in Karinto, Newtown, a place where humans, robots, and animals live together and have strange adventures. Like other Toei tokusatsu movies that were previously featured at the festival, Batten Robomaru and the Girl Who Keeps Ghosts is a larger budget, widescreen presentation of a typical episode in the series. The movie opens with Robomaru and Nanako having a debate on whether to have curry rice or beef stew for dinner. Their disagreement escalates to a boiling point and Nanako asks Robomaru to leave the planet. This becomes an emergency situation for the citizens of Karinto Newtown, who Robomaru summons to see him take off to his home planet of Manmaru on a newly built popcorn-powered rocket ship. Unfortunately, just as Robomaru leaves the planet, Nekurage eats all of the popcorn powering their spacecraft, which sends them crashing down into a mysterious cemetery. Suddenly, they are engulfed in darkness and surrounded by ghosts, until a calming melody catches the attention of these spirits and they disappear. This music was being played by Yumeko, a mysterious girl with a violin. She explains to Robomaru that he must have woken up and scared the ghost with the loud sound he made falling from the sky, and that the music helped them go back to their midday nap. They then go to the beach and formally introduce themselves. Yumeko shares that she doesn't have friends who want to play with her because she keeps the ghosts as pets. While Robomaru is working out with the ghost, she wonders aloud if a world where ghosts and humans can live together exists. Robomaru decides to find such a place using his baton stick, which identifies Karinto Newtown as the ideal location for ghosts to live side by side with humans. They travel there together and are introduced as the town's newest arrivals to frighten residents who are scared of their new ghostly neighbors. They are, however, welcomed by the town's kids. But as the ghosts start to interact with the terrified residents, they set off a chaotic chain reaction that also catches the attention of the local news program. Runrun Aiko and Compost Broadcast features a local priest pleading for someone to save Karinto Newtown from the ghosts. His call is answered by Tarzan, a ninja, Superman, a group of soldiers, Tiger Mask, Moonlight Mask, and the other local residents who target Robomaru and the ghosts. This leads to a chaotic melee where Robomaru fends off this large group of opponents. Their all-out battle culminates when Robomaru sends his opponents flying to a net in space, which, unable to hold their combined weight, breaks apart and sends everyone back down along with the popcorn space machine. Everyone then gathers to complain about Robomaru, threatening to take him apart for bringing the ghosts to Karinto Newtown. Their complaints upset Robomaru, who calls them out for being unwelcoming and bullies the newcomers. Having had enough of their antics, Robomaru declares that he is going to leave the town with Yumeko and the ghosts. Before leaving Karinto Newtown, their boss makes a stop so that Robomaru can buy snacks for the road trip back. But this was an unplanned distraction to leave Robomaru behind and reunite him with Nanako, who will bring him back to Karinto Newtown for curry rice. Grateful for their shared experience, the two friends make their way down the road to say goodbye to Yumeko and the ghosts. As the only theatrical production in Toei's Fushigi Comedy Series, Batten Robomaru and the Girl Who Keeps Ghosts gives us a glimpse into how the company would have potentially adapted these programs into widescreen-sized stories. It retains the mysterious comedy aspects of the franchise, but scales up its production values to deliver more elaborate set pieces, like the battle between Robomaru and the town's residents. But like other tokusatsu hero movies of this period, the end product is essentially a standalone episode that is complementary to the main TV series, but with a bigger budget and polished presentation. But in this case, the movie actually ends up being used as part of the TV series and repackaged as episode 46. This re-edited version of the movie does mix things up by including additional scenes that were not part of the theatrical version, including a run-in with a hitchhiker, bursting into a workout studio, and another run-in with the hitchhiker's ghost at the end of the movie, who joins Yumeko and the other ghost on the journey back. Batten Robomaru and the Girl Who Keeps Ghosts is a lighthearted and fun-to-watch movie. If you're interested in watching a slightly different formulation of Toei's tokusatsu hero formula from the early 1980s, this short film is highly recommended.